Hey guys, how's it going? January 25th, 2022, and we're back with Railroads Online.
And a balancing update.
And a balancing update, yes. A lot of things going on in the choo-choo world. I was very conflicted earlier, I'll tell you that. But Run 8 just had version 3 come out. And for those who've been around this channel, they know how much Run 8 was a part of this channel. Really was the biggest thing that I've ever done. What?
The hopper?
Yeah, I know. I saw that earlier. It never. Yeah. Yeah, we saw that last night. We don't know what the hell happened with it, but it did its thing.
Humping hoppers.
Yes. Okay. We are connected. We are connected, and I haven't updated anything because now the balance is all weird and I don't get it.
Yeah, they
Math
changed
hurts.
the balance.
Math hurts my head. I don't know what happened to this guy though, but he was just sitting here, and it's all of a sudden.
The only balance is the same as the sawmill.
Well, I'm see now I got it because and I'm okay with it.
Which is something we need to memorize.
Well, I'm gonna write that all down eventually.
Yeah, it's gotta be programmed.
Okay, so I gotta go back down to the south again. Perhaps this is in play now. Or maybe I'm gonna have to put this into the sheets or something. Oh, speaking of which, I need to update the sheets. So I'll do that real quick. Get that going. Whew. Emmett's not so excited about Run 8. Oh, thank you, buddy. Emmett's not so excited about Run 8.
Too little.
Too little.
Too little.
It's actually a lot more than I expected.
It's a lot more than I expected too, but it's still too little. That's just what I come to expect from running.
But your appreciation for Run 8 has never been as high as mine.
Well, I understand why you appreciate it, but for a game that's been around for as long as it has, it doesn't have as much as it should have.
It updates. You look at different games, it updates quite a bit. Now, is it perfect? Absolutely not. And I never expected perfection. But I think it has a lot of potential now.
It has potential, yes, it does. And but for me, I don't like the Southwest server because I think I don't like the Southwest because it's too small.
Well, then go to the other servers.
Well, yeah, but nobody plays on them.
You don't need to have other people play on them. If you got, put it this way, put it this way. If you have AI that's able to dispatch, whether or not it dispatches well, I mean, that's the issue right now. So if you have AI that's able to do it, and you have humps that are able to do it, that's a big, the AI hump's a big one. Now that was one that I expected to happen because John talked about it.
Yeah.
He liked it, he thought it was a great idea. The dispatching, the AI dispatching, I never expected it to be perfect. Now, from what I understand, it tries to find the closest track. I got to look into it and see. I'm certainly not going to dive into this yet. I'm just going to wait and see, but...
Personally, I wouldn't want to play on a server of just AIs. That's just... Or I won't want to play with just AIs.
I enjoy. No, I'm not saying I would do it with just AIs. I would actually want to be on a server that had people, and that this is only going to enhance the smaller servers. AI did it for version 2. Now version 3, you've got a lot more assistance.
Wish there was AI switching though.
Well, yeah, but that's very, very complicated.
It's complicated, but it is doable.
Easier said than done. You got to program that in, but
yes,
the fact that it has AI dispatching is a big one. Anyways, I got to get this going here. So that was some of the news. I feel a little bit more relaxed now that I'm, got the buzz off and said, okay, it is what it is. But I was full of conflict earlier. I couldn't get it off of my mind because I was seeing this and I was thinking, oh, did they really nail this one? And it may not be there yet, but hello, how's it going? I guess I gotta load minis work up. But I like the idea that they actually went a little further than I expected. What I don't like the idea is it took them all this time with little or no notice to just say, here's the game. I hate that.
Well, how long had it been since the last update?
2.5 years.
For that? That's my only response is for that.
Yeah, well, that's you.
I'd say they've only really worked on it for a year.
No, I don't buy that. They've had medical issues. I'm not gonna be that unfair to them. I'm just not. And what they've done, you don't see it. I see a lot of smoothness in what I've seen. I see a lot more potential without having the issues with stuff going down the wrong hump or resource issues, stuff like that. They were running into that and they found a way around it, which I never realized it had to do with the fact that they loaded every bloody route. I'm doing pretty good. Oh boy. So
I think for running a lot of the small things that haven't been fixed, and I think that's good. But I still think they have a long ways to go.
Yeah. Now that they've got it, now you'll start seeing updates, Emmett. They always do this. Whenever they launch a new version, you will see a shitload of updates start coming.
But I don't know how important they're going to be.
A lot of them have been. We saw the hump come, I think, I believe it was later on in version 1. The hump was in one of the free updates. You're always going to get these free updates where they'll try something. So this is deserving of a new version, in my opinion. I truly believe that.
For me, with the fixes they've made, yeah, but I feel like they should have made more before they went for it. That's just my opinion.
Maybe they had a hard time getting a lot of things going. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt on this one. I really am. Now, what I won't do is make excuses for why they can't communicate to people.
Yeah.
I can't make an excuse for that. And nor would I want to, because I feel as though... Uh-oh. Did they change something? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Undo that. Go to locomotives, engines. I was like, what the hell's going on? Everything's not matching up. But I'm going to be following this very carefully, and I don't be surprised that I end up getting it.
Yeah, I'd follow it. That's something that, I'm going to keep an eye on.
But don't be surprised if I end up getting it.
I won't be. It depends upon how it goes from here.
No, I'm serious. Like, even as it is right now, don't be surprised.
I think you'd get bored of it. The way it is right now, I'd say so.
Why is that?
There's just not enough.
What the hell did I just do there?
There's not enough different from what there already was. Version 2 to me, like, I remember when that happened, I was actually excited about it. And I actually watch a lot of it for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But Eventually, I got bored of it.
You get bored of it. I got bored.
I know, but what I'm trying to say though is I think there was a lot more in version 2 than there is in version 3.
No. No.
I'd say so.
No.
Let's think about it. What came out in version 2?
AI.
Yes.
Okay.
The beginning of AI, which was very important. That wasn't the only thing though.
What else?
I believe there were some routes that even came out with it.
That don't mean shit. They can build routes anytime.
Yeah, I know, but why not release them in? Why not release them?
Because they've been working on the program.
Yeah, but they're gonna. Yeah.
They don't need to. They do not need to give us a new route. They wanted to work on LA. LA did not come out right when version 2 came out. They were working on LA.
Yeah.
This time they focused on the program. As long as it took, which, it is what it is, they focused on the program.
Yeah.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt for that. Do I agree with their public relations policy? Absolutely not. I've been critical of that since day one, pretty much. So, no, I can't give them a pass for that, and I won't. And I understand anybody, like I've always told people, though, they can run the business in any way they want to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they can do it any way they want to, and I agree with that. If they want to do something, then they can do it. No matter how many people it makes mad. That's the way I think about it.
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, though, I think this is a good update for some people for sure. And I think it will make some people interested, which is good. And I'd love to see that, especially for some of the other servers.
Well, that's where I'm at. I'm not saying, oh no, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing right now, and I'm just gonna jump the shark.
My interest is in other people's interest.
Well, that's why I want to see what Mike is doing with the Southwest. I want to see what he does to it, because he was literally at a point to where he didn't know what to do anymore. There wasn't enough people on the server. Now, how he does it, I'm curious, because if he makes it interesting, I may plop out the $50 and say, okay, well, let me join.
Yeah, I personally don't care about the Southwest.
I understand that, but the Southwest is still interesting. What do you?
It's still interesting, but it's way too big. I mean, you can make it smaller now.
No, I get it.
And that's where I think you could work with it, but
they put it right in the thing. Here, let's go to Run 8 Studios. Just anybody who wants to know what the hell we're blabbing about, I'm sure you guys know. So here is what this looks like right now. So look carefully. So you got the AI auto dispatching. That's the big one.
Funny that the guy's name is Otto.
Well, Otto is Otto was a guy in the trains. AI humping. That's one that I expected. New environment sounds and improved physics, which I think is big. This is way bigger than version 2, dude. Way bigger.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't think so.
You new regions. Now, I don't know what about this new region thing is.
That's where I'm captivated. And I like the interval at Barstow, too. That's cool. But
that don't mean shit.
It's just cool to me.
That's 2 cars. Well, it's cool to you. Having 2 tracks and I like the fact that Barstow it has more tracks. They did the same thing in they did the same thing in the Northeast. As far as I know, they did it for every hump. Actually, they did it for.
Selkirk and Waycross. I believe
yeah.
It's been expanded.
Yeah. So, I'm.
What was that? I saw an image I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah, there was one in there. There was at least one in there.
I don't know if that's Seligman or what.
I don't know about.
They've got so many things they can do, which is what I think is captivating about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see them do it. Because I'd love to see some of the smaller routes.
Okay, version.
That's what I think.
Important note: back up your SoCal region industry traffic and hump config files before installing this update. Oh, that's Oh, okay. Never mind.
So yeah, the Run 8 V3 route updates are not there yet.
No. And they used to have what was coming up.
That would be cool to have.
Yeah, and they don't, and it's
Bad public relations.
well, no, they used to do it. The problem is, I think they had a hard time achieving because of various issues they ran into.
Yeah, and sometimes you can change what you're going for, and I understand that. It's nice to at least know a bit, though.
Well, I like the requests. You know, I see the screen going by the request for dispatching. I think that's neat. I've heard some criticisms of it. You know, they just find the closest. It's not that smart. Blah blah blah. I didn't expect it to be. What I was actually expecting it to be was somewhat clever, but not as efficient as a human.
I just wanna watch this for a second. 'Cause I want to show you the picture that comes up here that I wasn't
Okay.
familiar with.
Then we got to get into this. I want to start running because this ain't about this. I've seen that image before.
And that one.
Yeah. And which one are you talking about?
It's still coming up.
Okay.
Don't know where that is, but
That's West Colton. Or, no. San Bernardino.
yeah.
That? Yeah, I don't know. I got a funny feeling that is on...
I'd say something.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking because I'm not familiar with
It
it.
looks like Arizona to me. That's why
Yeah.
I say that.
So anyways. Okay. So, I got all that in there. Now, I'll have to figure out the rest of this in the schematic. Actually, you know, I should go into the notes and try to figure out the Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So it's in the I think it's in the release notes, I would imagine. Funky Ash, hello. Where are we in? Are we in done? I'll say hi. Hi. Okay. I want to see, because I must have missed. Was it on here that I saw that? Oh yeah, here it was. Okay. So what I want to do is I want rebalance all industry ins and outs. Okay, so this is what I want to know. So the sawmill. So this is where I'll put it. Hey, Mark. So I'm going to start putting it in here, just so that I can look at this and theoretically know what the hell I'm looking at. And then I'll get going because I need to plan as I'm going along here. Iron ore, 1 beam and 2 lumber equals 5 iron ore. Wow, where's that at? Iron ore mine.
Iron mine.
What the hell? 1 beam and 2 lumber equals 5 iron ore?
Yeah. Or it'd be swamped.
1 beam
And 2 lumber equals 5 iron ore.
What? 1 beam and 2 lumber. Oh, I see what they're doing. You know what they're doing, huh?
They're trying to balance out the lumber and beams.
Yeah, good for them.
And they're also making iron ore a bigger output, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Holy crap.
I think that there's going to be higher commodities now. That's going to be interesting. You know what I think they're preparing for? I think they're preparing for something.
You think they're preparing for something?
I have a funny feeling. Just with the higher amount of iron ore
Mm-hmm.
and higher amount of coal.
See,
Because look, 1 rail and 2 beams equals 10 coal.
okay. What?
Yes.
Oh, is that why they've always had that coal?
I think they're preparing for something.
Okay, well, this is cool.
24 crude oil for 3 beams, 3 steel pipes, and 1 tool crate.
Jesus. 4 cordwood and plus 2 iron. Okay.
The oil barrels are still expensive. 12
So
crude
here-
oil, 1 steel pipe, and 2
I want to say this while it's still on my mind. You know they're preparing for something, right? They're not telling you.
Yeah.
The fact that they just keep updating and we already have the game is what I like. So I'm not too blown away if they don't tell us every little secret. Like
Yeah.
I think having trade secrets is cool, or having ideas in your head that you want to get is cool. So I certainly give these guys a pass for this because they're producing.
Yeah.
That we see it.
So, let's
Hold on. I'm putting these all in.
Alright.
What would you want to say?
I want to think about what they might be preparing for.
Well, I ain't worried about what they're for. I want to just get this information down. Smelter. Smelter's the next one. Okay. 4 cordwood and 2 iron. What was it? And 2 iron ore in. One raw iron, 2 rails. Ah, crap. Okay, 1 raw iron and rails out 2. Alright, we'll keep going. Ah, crap. Coal mine, 1 rail and 2 beams equals 10 coal.
I'm telling you, they're preparing for something.
1 rail, it don't mean shit.
You haven't seen the oil field one yet.
1 rail, 2 beams equals 10 coal. That's okay. Jesus. Well, they're cutting back on the amount of rails that's needed, so that's very nice.
Yeah, but rails are also produced more,
Well,
which is the fun part.
ironworks, Jesus.
1 coal, 4 iron, 3 lumber equals 4 steel pipes and 16 tool crates.
1 coal, 4 raw, 3 lumber.
Lumber's required there now, which is different.
Whoa! Way? Woo!
At the
How did they do that?
At the ironworks, they added lumber as a requirement. So now it's raw iron, coal, and lumber.
Okay, what do we got here? I'm confused. 1. 1 coal, 4 iron, and 3 lumber?
Yeah. One coal,
1 coal.
4 iron, and 3 lumber is what you said.
Is that right?
I don't know, that's what you said.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
1 coal, 4 iron, and 3 lumber.
We have a place to. We have a place to send this shit now. Yeah. 3 lumber. Where the hell are they getting the 3 lumber from?
It's Colorado.
I didn't see that in the industry page either.
Yeah, you have to add that in.
That wasn't. No, but it's not even showing up.
Might not be updated yet.
Oh crap.
Fun. We got like 27 kilometers.
Yeah.
That's
What's
pretty
going on? I hope he's still updating this.
I presume so.
I don't know, because there's been a lot of things that he hasn't been able to keep up with, or something, because they keep on making all these updates.
I imagine it's hard to keep up with them.
Well, I get it,
Insane.
which is which is why I've always...
Not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. Okay, I want industries. I don't need that. Let me go to industries. That'll tell me where the hell's going on here. Ironworks. Wait a minute. No. Ironworks. No, it's not in there yet. Right? No. Okay. Well, that's interesting. 1 coal, 4 iron, 3 lumber. I just have to write in for now. 4 steel pipes and 16 tool crates. 4 steel pipes. I gotta get rid of this. 4 steel pipes and 16 tools. That's insane. So it's going to take a lot more raw iron to suck that up. So I can see where I'm starting to see where this is all coming into play here. Where the hell was I here? Added lumber as input resource for ironworks. Okay, oil field. 3 beams, 3 steel pipes, 1 tool crate, 24 crude oil. 3 beams, 3 steel pipe, and 1 tool crate is 24 oil. 3, okay, I screwed it up already. 3, 3, and 1 tool. 1 tool? What?
That seems like an awful low amount of tools. That's the only place you send tools, and you see how many it generates? It generates like 16. Well, then again, a lot of oil's needed at refineries, so.
Yeah, but hold on. This is what I don't understand. Then. Look at what it generates out. It generates 24 crude oil. Is there a typo here or something?
No, it actually seems right, because, I mean, you don't need beams and tools and steel pipes to have an oil field run. That's the way I look at it.
Okay. Well, we'll see what the rest of this says. Because maybe there's something else. Refinery, 2 lumber and 1 steel pipe. What? Oh, 2 lumber.
1 steel pipe.
What is this? 24 and...
That's out of the total.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I see what happened. Shit. So what happened was I had it in brackets here. So now I gotta use, just to keep my methodology going, 3 beams, 3 steel pipes, 1 tool... Wait a minute, hang on. Oil field, no. 2 lumber, 1 steel pipe. One steel pipe? What?
Some of the balancing seems weird.
And 12 crude oil.
To make 6 oil barrels.
Okay. So it's going to make 4 steel pipe. So one's going to go here. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, where's the tools going? There's only one place the tools go.
depot.
Oh, is that what they're trying to do?
They're trying to get. They're waiting for tools. That's what I think. Tools are supposed to go somewhere else in the future. They have somewhere planned, but tools realistically would be something that would.
But look at the pipe. The pipe is evenly spread now.
Yeah, tools would be something that realistically in real life would go to the depot quite often.
So I want to see. I want to see what. So logs, beam and lumber is 1. Okay, so it's even. So it's evenly distributed beams and lumber right here. But now we have 3 lumber coming here, and 2 there, which is 5. Which is only 3 beams coming here, and then 1 beam coming there and 2 beams coming there. So beams are like 6 to 5 or something like that, which makes sense.
Lumber's
5, beams are 6 overall.
Okay, so there's 3. There's 3 at the ironworks. What is there at the iron ore mine for lumber? 2? Yeah, 5.
Yeah, I already went through all that.
So that's pretty.
The tools are the weird one. Crude oil 24.
Tools are designed to be that way.
So that means
2.
2 comes in.
It's not quite perfect, but if
No.
You have 3. If you have 3, let's see. I'm gonna do some math. 16. Wouldn't 3 be 2? Or yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out once I get down there.
Two runs of oil at the oil field would be what should we call it? Oh god. I don't know, my head hurts.
Well, I'm heading down to the south anyways, so I gotta take a look around. Oh, I gotta take my jacket off. I think you're right, though. I think they are planning for something.
Yeah.
Because why the hell are tools so friggin' high?
This also might be to create more manifest services.
Yeah.
I think they are planning for something.
Well, who knows?
It could be that tools should be going to a depot too. It makes sense. For tools
Well,
to go to a
we
depot.
put a lot of things to the depot.
Tools should be in very high demand. Same with lumber and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's my 2 cents. What we needed most.
I don't know why my friggin' elbow hurts lately.
But tools can be used for all sorts of issues.
I don't know if it's that or what. Okay, so I gotta go run across here.
Tools can be used for a lot of things.
Oh, I understand that.
Like, especially if you have more industries. That's where.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go too crazy with some of my plans.
It changes a lot.
It changes a lot. Yeah, it changes quite a bit, which is fine. This is what being in a
Beta's for.
a beta and a
Not beta's for.
yeah, whatever.
I wonder if they. I wonder when they're going to release the first beta update into the alpha.
Everybody's getting freaked out.
Everybody's going to run.
Can you do me a favor?
Well, they have it easy.
Can you run to the iron? I gotta go to the washroom.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting update. I think it's preparing for something. Something long term. Might just be my imagination going ahead with me. It might be just for the depot, because that makes sense, but tools can be used for a lot of industries, so it makes you kind of wonder a bit where they head. I never checked what the situation was for cordwood at the smelter and everything. That's another one that I want to keep an eye on. Because cordwood, it's gonna spawn in one. It's just gonna spawn infinitely, so I guess that doesn't really matter. So never mind. I'm just interested to see how much is needed down there, because it's interesting with the amount of iron ore that comes out and everything there too. It seems like the coal output is a lot more than it needs to be, because it's not needed as at an insane amount to the ironworks, so I'm suspecting that there might be something going on there too. I think there might be a few things going on that we don't know the full story of yet, which I find quite interesting. Can't wait to see what comes of those things and how we're going to have to adapt to it. Should be interesting. Storage and industries is going to become a lot more useful, especially with some of the things that only need to be dropped off a certain amount, especially tools. Because you can store 100 at the oil field, so that means that you can have, well, effectively 100 crude oil, or, well, 160 crude oil that's waiting there. Actually, more than that. So, it's interesting. Yeah, I was just saying. I think it's gonna be. I think there's something going on with coal too. Because those numbers were weird. You never did you ever check the cordwood at the smelter? The input for that, because I want to see what. I think that's interesting with the balance with the iron ore. All right.
Didn't I?
I don't know if you did the smelter.
I'll check the sheet. Yeah.
Yeah. So 4. Interesting. That seems to, yeah, 2 iron ore, so that's an interesting balance.
Well, that's the only thing that gets cordwood.
And then raw iron and rails is 1 and 2, so. Oh, yet. Yeah, tools and coal are interesting ones because they can be used in a lot of different industries.
I'll say this much, and this is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
They like fixing, or they like using their own recipe for everything.
Yeah.
Remember how I said about options?
Yeah.
I like options.
I always like options.
So, what they're doing is they are dictating what inputs are going to give you what outputs, and what demand's going to do what, and what's going to be left over, and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
It might just be a temporary, though. Options are a hard thing to do, because you have to for bugs and things. But
no, and you're right. Until they get the bugs out, I'm going to be very patient about it, and plus I enjoy it enough to not worry about it.
Yeah, the developers never wronged me, so I'm not concerned about anything like that.
I'm not saying they're wronging you. They're not wronging me at all. Oh, whoa, there it is.
No, that's not it. That's
yes, it is.
There. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
As soon as I saw it,
it'll be good there. I thought you were talking about that over there.
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
I was talking about that was right
50.
in front of your face.
50.
Okay.
50 storage. Should I close that? See, I'll check the comments.
You can just close that.
Ironworks. Oh, it doesn't say the capacity. Oh, it does.
Just put a 50. Just put a there's capacities there. Just type in the number 50. No. That's okay. It's fine. That's fine. I gotta fix that in there.
Yeah, that should be able to unload, so that's good.
You can run for a bit if you want. You got 20 minutes.
Sure. Well, yeah, I only got 20 minutes, but I just want to take a look at something, see if there's any storage changes.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
Because the storage has to do with the assets. What they did
100.
was they just added one little tiny asset to it, and it was not a big deal.
100. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the capacities?
Yes, that's what I mean.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I think that could be interesting, especially with tools.
I've always found it weird that they had a huge capacity of oil and all the other stuff.
There's a reason for that, especially with coal and things and different and the ores, because they need a lot of capacity in real life. They get stored everywhere. But I think they're going to be part of a much more interesting system.
I think the iron ore dock is going to have to be changed.
Yeah.
Because that's just going to divide.
Well, there is one possibility that I thought could be coming. It could be something like a wharf. Something like that, I think, would be very interesting, especially with coal and iron and whatnot.
There's no wharfs. There's no water.
Well, not yet. We don't know where we are. We don't.
We're in the middle of the northwest.
Looks like the Rockies, I'd say.
Yeah, it's around the northwest somewhere.
Personally, I would say Colorado, but
Yeah.
I don't think there is any dictated area for this,
No, there isn't.
which means that a wharf could be possible. I just think an 1880s wharf would be really, really cool. That's just my opinion, because I like. There's a lot of pictures of that kind of stuff that I think looks really cool.
Wharfs in Star Trek.
Yeah, I just got to that in DS9.
You want a wharf? I can give you a wharf.
That was a good episode, actually.
What?
Oh, Worf shows up on DS9.
Oh. Yeah, well, DS9.
You bring Worf up over.
I brought Wharf up because you mentioned Wharf.
What's happening to all our cars?
I don't know. Oh, no, that I screwed up. Don't worry about that. That one I screwed
You
up.
suck. You need to fix your problems.
I don't need to fix my problems.
You should fix whatever you derail.
Well, I could have, but I was busy.
Lazy.
And the other one, I don't know what happened.
There's messes everywhere. I'm the maintenance of Wade guy, not the mess guy. I'm gonna pick it
I
up.
think it hit a switch or something.
30.
There's a switch
30.
against it.
30?
I need beams.
30 doesn't seem normal to me.
What?
Yeah, they changed it.
What?
Used to be 18 and 20, it's 30 and 30.
Oh, okay. Oh, whoa. What's going on?
They changed the amounts. 30 and 30. Used to be 18 and 20.
Whoa. Steel pipes.
Yeah, steel pipes and beams have been changed.
Can you change
To
them
30.
in the thing?
Yes, I can change it. 18 and 20 is what they used to be, now they're 30.
Well, we might as well look around.
Yep. Let me check the tools. Come to Quarks.
What?
DS9 talk now.
There's tools already at 100?
Don't realize I started. Yeah, still at 100.
Okay.
So nothing's changed there.
I'm
Let me check
glad
the
the
oil.
numbers didn't shrink. Wouldn't that be something? That'll be on your tank.
Yeah.
Tank.
1,000.
Yeah, that's the same. Okay. Did you already check the capacities at the Ironworks?
Yes, I did. They're
On
the
all of
same.
them?
Yes, and they're the same. I'm gonna go up to
Everything
the refinery
was the
now.
same, it's just they added lumber.
Yes.
Okay, so now you're going to refinery.
Yes.
Okay.
Good thing I checked.
There you go.
I had a funny feeling they might have changed some of the capacities.
Well, I know some they can't.
They can't?
No, because the model. There's not enough room in them.
Yeah, I think they might have changed that there. I'm not sure.
No,
It looked a little bit, I don't know, different.
no, it's open. As long as it's open, it's okay.
Well, yeah, but I think they pushed some of the tanks back that were back there. Or some of the things behind them
Maybe.
for more space or something. I don't know. Looked different to me. Might just be my eyes playing tricks on me, though.
Hmm. See, I got my effort spreadsheet, and I can probably fart around with that too. That'll make things appear a little bit. Cause
Lumber for the iWorks queue inbound, yeah.
what?
we have a queue of lumber waiting.
Queue of lumber.
Oh, yeah, a queue, it's like a line. You know, like you go to a roller coaster queue. You wait in a line for a roller coaster.
Yes, I know what you
That's what Conrad said.
Hmm?
That's what Conrad said. Yeah, we got
okay.
we got a lot of lumber
I was
waiting.
wondering what you're talking about. I sorry, comrade. I can't see the chat.
Yeah, I forgot you
Stretch out
couldn't
the
see
other
the chat. That's why.
Okay, good boy.
I'm just gonna cut this.
Cut what?
The curve in the bridge.
Oh. I think you're gonna cut a tree. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
No.
No. Alright, let's go.
I saw the smokestack through the trees. There it is.
I wonder if the iron ore
It's a
mines
forest
changed.
fire. That's another option.
I wonder if the iron ore mines changed.
I'd be interested to see the iron ore and coal mine, especially because they have.
They have hidden stashes.
Yeah, they have
What?
hidden stashes. Yes,
True.
they have.
They're in the mountain.
They have some weird numbers. Alrighty. I find the sprint key very hard to hold. Man, I can't talk today. I find the sprint key very hard to hold right now. Crude oil is the same.
Mm-hmm.
Pipes is not the same. It's now at 100.
100?
Yes.
Well, that's why.
There's more space here. I think.
Is the dock bigger?
There's more space here by the looks of it.
Is the dock bigger, longer?
Possibly.
No. Because that was like that before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the dock has always been bigger. Did you notice that?
Oh, steel pipes of 100. Okay, it used to be 100. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Never mind. Can't
Never mind
think.
that. You just jerking my chain.
This is 50, so that has changed. It used to be 24.
Oh. Cool. Okay, go over to the oil barrels, too.
I don't think anything's changed there. I don't think they have any reason to. The only thing would be to make it smaller, probably. But I doubt they did that.
Well, they produce a lot of oil barrels, so I don't know.
Well, 6 for 12 oil, so 6 to 500, that's the same.
Alright. G respawn. Oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
so.
See where you are on the map.
On the map?
Yes. Map. Oh,
Chris is here.
Chris is here. You can jot over to the coal mine if you want and then work your way around.
You can go to the iron mine that way, too.
Go to coal mine.
Yeah, I go coal mine
then
first, then iron.
And then jot back at the depot and hit the sawmill and refinery.
Yeah, I'll just respawn at the sawmill, then hit this. Then I'll just respawn at the depot, and then hit the sawmill and the smelter.
But you can get the two mines this way.
Yeah. You might have to.
Good news, everyone!
Say hi.
Hello.
Be nice. Say hi, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Ask him about the update. Have you seen the update?
I presume you've seen the update?
Yeah, I don't know what it affects, but I saw there was an update.
Well, it's an interesting one. It's cool. I think it's cool.
Tell him you're searching. You're searching around.
I'm searching around because some of the inputs at the different places have changed. Damn, it's a longer run than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you say the inputs at the different industries have changed?
Yeah, different inputs for different amounts, and also the storages are changed. It's very
So
interesting.
Did they also change, like did they add, I don't know, like if you have to add lumber to something that didn't require
Yes.
lumber before?
Yes.
Ironworks.
Yeah, the ironworks now has lumber that needs to go there.
Anything else?
everything else's numbers have been changed. So, like, for example, I think at the smelter, you get 2 rails and 1 raw iron. And at whenever you make a certain amount of offload at the iron ore mine, you get 5 iron ore. And at the coal mine, you get 10. And these are for different amounts of items than just 1. They changed up everything.
So I honestly don't know what it was before. Did that make it easier or harder?
That depends. It doesn't really do either. It was 1-to-1 before, so now it's not. So I don't know if that makes it easier or harder. It's just different numbers. It's interesting.
Might be easier.
Might be easier, might be harder. Don't know. There's certain things like you need a bunch of like three pipes and three beams at the oil field to make and 1 tool to make I believe 16 oil, or I think that was the amount. But yeah, there's some weird amounts, like I think it's one beam and 2 rails for 10 coal. So there's a lot of weird numbers.
You going the right way?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. I think you're going the wrong way.
I think you're wrong.
Oh, okay, never mind. You're at the coal mine.
I guess we'll find out whether it's good or bad.
Somebody will complain.
People will complain, I know that much, but I think I'll be fine.
Well, people are always going to complain, you know that.
It's unplayable.
It is unplayable. There are still people complaining that there's snow.
It's called the beta branch.
That's what I said, but they don't listen.
They're scared of the physics.
Comrade!
Hello, comrade!
The physics don't matter, though, because you can turn them off.
Yeah, you can turn them off now. They don't realize that. I know, they don't know how. Maybe it's still scary for them.
I told your dad last night, I said, I don't really understand why they would give you the option in the beta branch to turn the physics off right now. Because I would think the whole idea is to be testing the physics, and then that defeats the point.
I think there's other things to test for them, too. I think a lot of people just don't want the snow.
Comrade! He's trying to talk, I think.
I don't know. We'll see.
Here, his button's stuck.
Don't you love when you like say something and your bike boom was up the entire time?
Beam's 30, I think that was...
I think that's different.
Yeah, they're probably just getting like multiple data points. Like if physics are, I mean it's Unreal, so it's like
20.
I don't know anything about game programming, but if physics are kind of what they are, then they can probably sliding scale that pretty easily. So this was probably just enabling a feature that was already there. But I get what your point, but it's probably also like they might be, you know, the final version of the game might be 87% physics of what they have now or something to try to make the playability and everything hit that sweet spot.
That's gone up.
Yeah, everything's changed. Used to be 50, now it's 60.
Hit enter every time you have to...
You know, maybe if they're running full physics, they have to realize how much work they do have to do the engines or vice versa. You know, it might be a knock-on effect that they can try to mitigate by dialing some of that back.
50.
Hit enter. There you go.
Or they could just be shotgun approaching it and just give us everything you can.
Yeah. Well, there's some interesting changes here at the coal mine. Rails used to be 50, now it's 60. The beams used to be 20, now it's 30. And coal mine used to be, for the coal, 725, now it's 750. So a lot of changes here. And then, obviously, the calculations for that are changed, too.
You're going to go down to the other mine?
On to the iron mine, yes.
Or are you going to head up?
I can get to the iron mine first. So if I'm a little late. It's not the end of the world. That's weird. That's not the way I was expecting to go.
Jumped off the cliff.
Yes,
Why?
because I'm following a path.
Why?
Well, to get the iron mine fastest.
Why?
Because I can.
Why?
Because I can.
You go down and you gotta go back up. I get knocked
Down.
I get up.
And I get up again. Ain't nothing gonna keep me down. Except for that tree, maybe.
Yes.
I get knocked down.
Yeah,
Good
okay,
song.
okay. We
Can get you
it.
copyrighted now.
You ain't gonna be copyrighted.
I'm that good of a singer, I can tell.
Quit your day job. Well, you don't have one.
Can't get one. It sounds like a classic complaint, but no, I'm too young. I wanna. Don't like to give jobs to people my age anymore.
Work for Starfleet.
Yeah.
Get that map out of the way so you can see where the hell you're going.
The map shows me where I'm going.
Yeah, I know it tells you where you're going. It doesn't tell you the rocking.
Like someone driving in a freaking car. It's great.
Yeah.
Don't do this at home, kids.
Kids.
Well, that's what you normally say when you.
I know. Look at you. Now you're screwed.
Freaking the devil's ass crack here.
Actually, I have an idea of where you're going now without looking at the map the whole time.
I'm blind without my map.
Oh my god.
What's up with the devil's ass
And
crack?
you can play subsistence and you know where the hell you are, but yet you need that.
I don't know where I am as subsistence. I just run around. Don't fool yourself.
Oh, you're out. Bye bye.
Oh,
Remember, there's
what's
that,
up with the
remember
devil's
there's
ass
that
crack?
there's that bottomless pit somewhere around here.
Yeah, I know. It's just this is freaking ravine down the middle. I like to call it the devil's ass crack.
Don't go down that.
It's hard not to. It's the only way to get
Well,
through.
if you take the map off, you won't fall down it.
I'd fall down it anyways. I'm not that good.
Yeah.
Ain't no mountain goat.
Yes. See that little orange building? You don't even need a map.
I need the map to get that far. You would have got lost in the forest.
No, I wouldn't.
Hey, that train's moving.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why?
I think someone has it.
Oh. Ask Chris if he's got it. That's Chris's map. That's Chris's.
There's 2 units.
Yeah, Chris is unloading.
Quick
See?
question: who has the centipede train?
Chris does. It's Chris. There's 2 units, I told you. It's Chris.
Who has the unit with 2?
It's Chris.
Who has the train with 2 units?
It's Chris.
That's me.
Jesus.
Cool.
Centipede train. This is the train that met the other
Oh,
night.
your dad didn't play that back for you from last night?
Nah, I was asleep.
So 11 out of 30.
8:50. And 11:30.
30 and 50.
30:50. Got it. Tab.
Really solves the turning it around problem.
Yeah.
No, I was really done because I couldn't get up the hill without an extra engine.
Is that where 44 disappeared to?
Help. There we go.
No. Go
How?
down below.
How?
What's that?
Now,
Which other engine
move
did you
your,
grab?
move your arrow. Do you know which one's 30 and which one's
I think I have 6 and 4.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Lumber is 50?
Yes.
I mean, things probably moved from
Hit
when I was
enter.
on, so.
Because if you don't, it'll lose it. Oh, the mine.
Wow, that went quick. I literally just offloaded all that lumber and it's gone already.
That's because
290.
tell them they
You
changed the
put down
value.
whole-
That's because they changed the values. I don't know if that picked up. 290.
Is it 290?
Yeah, it's still 290.
Do you remember how much lumber it required at the iron ore mine before? Because now it's 50. I don't think it was 50
It's
before.
yeah, it changed. It's a lot of it's been changed, but yeah, it takes a certain amount of lumber, a certain amount of beams to create 5 iron ore here. So that's what's changed. That's what's changed with everything. That's the big thing of the update is it's not 1-to-1 anymore. So it won't be 1 beam and 1 lumber to create 1 iron ore. Now it's a different number. I think it's 3 and 2 and 5 for 5 or something like that.
It's on your sheet.
These used to be like 20 and 24.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't know mine yet. 2 and 1, 2 lumber. So yeah, 2 lumber and 1 beam creates 5 iron ore now. So that's why your lumber disappeared so quickly. That's also why it has a higher amount than the beams, is because it's going to take 2-to-1 ratio to make 5 iron. And then that iron ore is going to go somewhere where I presume it has a interesting ratio as well. So
Go down.
it's very interesting.
Reload, and then go towards the smelter.
It's 902.
Gives more use for the lumber because I don't think we were using as much lumber before, right?
No, and plus we have the ironworks now too, so there's a lot of uses. Alright, I'll let you take
I
off.
still think, I told your dad last week or something, I think they should include rails as well for the iron ore mine.
They do that.
I think there would be
They
a
can't.
trap though getting started because you
They can't do
need
that.
iron to make iron.
Yeah, it's a...
So what I told him though,
Catch-22.
what I suggested was though, is that
What? Can you get me?
You could-
Can you get me that ticket?
half
Thank you.
production if you're not using rails, and then if you deliver rails, you double your production.
Oh yeah, like maybe like an optimizing input or something that would.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like to get started, you could still just deliver the beams and the lumber, and then later on, once you start producing rails, if you throw rails into the mix, you could like increase your production.
I'd like facility upgrades. Yeah, I think something's up there. That'd be interesting to see. Keep a keen eye on it.
Well, I would say post it, man. That would be a pretty reasonable thing. I mean, maybe that's even in the pipes and they just haven't divulged it yet. I mean, who knows? Maybe we get to a point where your tracks will cost
you.
rails too.
Love you.
Love you too.
See you.
I do know that track is eventually going to cost, I think they said money. I don't know if you're going to have to produce rails.
It's not playable. Sorry, it's unplayable. Bob must be on a virtual date tonight.
Oh, is he playing that other Second Life or whatever it's called?
Yeah, virtual masturbation or something.
Wow.
Hey guys.
Howdy.
Oh, I just wanted to check in and make sure you guys weren't mad at me for not being on.
No, life happens, bud.
I got the COVIDs.
Yeah, didn't you say that the other day?
Yeah, no, I got it again. And I got it worse this time. I'm better now, but it was bad.
Maybe you never got rid of it.
Yeah.
That long COVID they're talking about.
Yeah.
Then again, the test could be all screwed up.
Got it. So.
Well, you're alive, so that's good. Were you a breakthrough case? No comment.
What do you mean breakthrough case?
That's the one where you get vaccinated against the COVID, but you still get it.
Oh no. I refuse to get vaccinated.
Ah, fellow deplorable.
Yeah.
Fellow deplorable.
A what?
I said fellow deplorable.
Yeah.
You must be in the hospital then, right?
No, I'm not in the hospital.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I know, right?
How's that winter of death going?
Well, I feel like I should have went to the ER a couple days ago.
Nah.
No, it got bad. It got really bad. I debated on whether I was gonna die or not. But I coughed my lungs out and eventually it got better.
Yeah, it's just a cough.
So you have bronchitis.
Yeah, sure, it's about the equivalent of that. I've had that before too, so
Yeah, I guess I'm lucky. I've only had a cough and a sniffle. It's never affected me in any incapacitating way.
I had a super bad fever, and my whole fucking body aches still right now, and a horrible fucking headache, and then you can't taste much, so eating is kind of pointless, other than trying to feed yourself. So don't eat to taste food, just eat to.
You can eat shit then.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you eat whatever you want. I mean, more like, so I had chicken salad, and I couldn't taste the chicken, or the dressing that's in it. The only thing I could taste was, the cranberries in it. I drank Steel Reserve Alloy Series and spiked watermelon. I overtaste crap like that right now. It actually, when you taste something, extremely strong, and it goes back into your jaw, that tasteful. You ever had that?
I don't think so.
Well, anyway, that's what I had for most of the drinks that I usually drink. And then, when it comes down to water and my medicine, okay, so I had to start taking ibuprofen for the fever. And, taking some other meds for the headache. Doing pretty good right now. But yesterday sucked. I spent all day yesterday in my bed. I woke up, I'd say about 4 o'clock in the morning here. And I got up and I got some water. And then I took some ibuprofen to quell the fever. I went to bed and I sweated my fucking ass off so bad, you probably could have fucking wrung out the sheets. It's that bad. Off of 1 bottle of water and some ibuprofen.
Well, I would recommend you go to the drugstore and get some Zicam. That's what I took. I'm pretty sure I had it again in December. I didn't get tested. Took a shit ton of Zicam and I felt fine.
What is Zicam?
It's basically vitamin C and zinc in a meltable tab. You could buy it in the cough and cold aisle at the grocery store or the pharmacy.
Oh, well, we got some orange juice here. I don't know fucking where I get zinc.
Well, that's why I'm saying if you buy the Zicam, it comes in a meltable tab. You just let it melt in your mouth.
Huh.
Or you could just, you could just drink orange juice and go get some zinc tablets. But that's why I just take the Zicam. It's all in one. I mean, technically it's meant for regular colds. And then, honestly, I might have just had a regular cold. I don't know because I didn't go get tested.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go get tested for a cough and a sniffle. But, it might have been COVID for all I know.
Oh,
I've definitely had COVID because I've gotten
if you got
an antibody test and I have antibodies. So at some point I had it. Just can't definitively say when.
It feels like you got hit by a truck. You'd know if you had it.
Well, no, because there are a lot of asymptomatic people that it doesn't affect, and I must have been one of them because I've only been sick twice since 2019. So unless both of those times was COVID, then I honestly don't know when I had COVID. That's why I just assumed that the first time I had it was in December of 2019, because that was the last time prior to just recently in December of 2021, just last month, that I had been sick.
Yeah. I had the first time. Well, okay, so this whole time with the COVID crap, I've been skeptical and whatever about whether it was a hoax and all that crap and blah 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 blah. And then my daughter comes up with a positive test. And then, my wife and my friend, who are living with us, come up with a positive test. And I'm just like, ha ha ha, yeah, I think I just went through it. No, I must have just went through the flu because I freaking got it right afterward. Like, kind of a kick in the ass. Like, you were bragging? Oh, guess what? Now you get the real thing. It sucks. I don't think anybody who's like, oh, I think I got COVID. Oh, you definitely know if you got COVID. It sucks balls. Like, your whole body will fucking make. That's the most. I don't know why they go, oh, if you can't taste shit and you can't fucking drink shit, or Yeah, yes. Shut up. Not, yeah. So, if your whole fucking body aches while you had it, then that's COVID. It's like a body ache, headache, multiple. Yeah. Forget about the not being able to taste shit. That you can hardly tell.
Yeah, it could be the flu too. I know, not saying like, I mean, you get tested or whatever. The test means shit anyways.
Well, you don't get a body ache with the flu.
You can.
Well, yeah. But not as bad as this. It's bad.
Well, like I said again, I mean, I feel bad that you're sick. I hope you feel better. But like I said, unfortunately, everybody gets it differently. I know. Again, I got tested. I went to CVS. I did the antibody test, and I have antibodies, so I definitely had it. It clearly didn't affect me or whenever I had it. And then I know people who have gotten it really badly and ended up in the hospital. So unfortunately, everybody gets affected differently.
Oh, so you had tested for antibodies?
Yeah, if you go down to the Minute Clinic at CVS, you can do the antibody test. And I took the antibody test twice so far, and I've still got antibodies as of last September. It was the most recent test I did.
Huh. Well, okay. But you got lucky and you don't have to feel like I do.
Yeah, again, like I said, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry that unfortunately it affected you. But I'm just making the point that unfortunately the way this is, everybody is affected differently.
That's not what I was saying. Anyway, the whole reason I jumped on was just making sure that you guys weren't mad that I've been gone and that I haven't been on. So
13 departing Fruit Depot for some now.
Received. No, things happen. Don't worry about it. You don't have to feel bad.
I know. I just not on to help you guys or anything. So anyway, I'm gonna take off. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.
All right, take care of yourself, man.
Yeah.
Get some rest. Feel better.
Hopefully.
Number 5 passing through Coal Junction.
Greasy.
Yeah, clown. I'm running full realistic. Some interesting combinations with this latest update for the beta. Seems like they're making room for something.
Number 5 is passing through the rock cut.
And copy that. I'm going to have you switched in to the empty track in the west yard.
Greasy.
Just don't come in here at any sort of speed records. I got to make that track empty.
No, there's no speed records with the, what do I got, 14 cars here?
You still got 2 units.
Yeah, I'm dragging the other one right now. I don't have it under power.
Yeah. Making more money and XP quicker so you can afford the new locals coming without need to grind endlessly. True. But there's something... Some of the numbers are a little interesting. I haven't quite figured out. Lumber I get, because the lumber we always had in excess. But there was... Oh yeah, tools. Why is there so many tools being generated? So apparently, Clown's online here. He's saying that the reason given by the developers yesterday at release of the new update was to make more money and XP quicker, so you can afford the new locals coming without needing to grind endlessly.
So then this change should make it easier to make money, is what he's saying?
And XP.
And cross my fingers that it's a nice little switcher, 060 or something.
I suppose the only thing I can't figure out is why it generates so many tools, but then again, I guess that just makes more money, I suppose, at the depot.
I mean, they kind of move the export item off of like raw iron and lumber into like being the tools. They just kind of like move that thing up a little bit, you know.
I think when I put my suggestion in, I'm going to include tools, because honestly I feel like almost every industry could use tools as a delivery. You could probably do the same thing, just say, you know, if you deliver tools, it'll increase productivity.
It'd be a good reason to take a boxcar everywhere.
Yeah, because I also know a lot of people complain that there's not a lot of opportunity for mixed freight, so then that would mix in a boxcar.
Yeah, you should definitely drop that in there. I mean, they won't put it in if you don't say something.
Yeah,
I like
figure out how I want to word it and add it.
Nobody that's like any professional writer or something, they can like fluff it up. Dear Sir Stroke Madam, to whom it may concern.
Oh, shit.
I'll have to get like a professional grant writer to write for me.
Is this for some sort of grant or project? No, I just wanted to put a thing in a game.
Wait. Gonna have to back up.
What's up?
I'm not gonna fit on this track. Gonna have to back up and go to the other track.
Speaking of backups, I should make a save, I guess.
Are you gonna be able to fit on the other track? Or did I miss-switch you?
Oh, I don't know, because I'm lined in for the one that has the hopper cars.
Oh, then I miss-switched you, sorry. It was supposed to be the empty one between the two trains.
No, no problem. I'll just back up.
Ooh, I hate wasps, bees. The last time I got stung was bees was cutting lawns. In fact, I walked over a nest apparently, or walked over an underground nest. And these things kept stinging me. It was like sting, sting, sting. They wouldn't leave the stinger and they just kept stinging. Never got to see them, but hurt like hell. I don't like bees. Or wasps. Oh boy, I'm yawning again tonight. Gotta admit though that thought of Run 8 did get to. My son's probably right though. I think I would get bored of it. Probably wasp bites, yeah. I went too far. I forgot I got this little shit. I'm thinking it's the old porter. No, this ain't the old porter. You dipshit. Alright, let's try that again. I should have kept it rolling. Where are we at here? No, we're just starting. Okay. I'm watching this crude oil just jump up like crazy. Freaking joke. Okay, I'm gonna play a Bob here. Because I know what Bob would say in this situation. And I'd agree with him. This thing is way, way too much.
What, they nerfed it?
Well, yeah, it's like... I gotta check the sheet again because when I saw it, I thought it was a lot, and then I thought to myself later, we're just like, okay, you don't require that much input, so let me just take a look at this. It's basically crude oil you're getting for 8 to 1 than what you used to get. And you're using a third of the number of tools to do it in the process. Everything else is 3-3 input for the pipes and the beams that give you 24 crude oil. Which, of course, that fills, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's 2 cars full. 2 tank cars full, just like that.
So much for your desire to slow down production.
Yeah, no shit. Now, granted, you need 12 crude oil in as an input now on the other side. So 12, 1, and 2 give you 6 oil barrels. Yeah, Clown's saying he can see tools being needed for rail car and local maintenance, which is something I know is coming. Is those sheds or whatever are supposed to have something for maintenance, so I can see that possibly. But holy crap, that's a lot of. My thing is now it's just like, okay, well, wait a minute. So we've got engines now that can I don't know what to think, because to get all that crude oil over there you're going to need a lot of trains, so you've actually have slowed down some production. I don't know. I I gotta wrap my head around this one because that's just like, wait a minute. It's producing that much crude oil, which means, I got 4 cars here, which at one time were enough. Now it looks like you need a lot more. And you can't run it on something that isn't powerful enough. Unless I do bring that friggin' geared locomotive back down again, or get another one, just so I can get up the stupid hill at the refinery.
Comrade, you taking this train to the lumber mill?
Nope, just not the. It's going in the sawmill. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the caboose into the caboose track, and I'm gonna back this into the back Y where I use those as like arrival tracks, so I can just pull strings of cars in as I do cuts.
Alright, I'm in the caboose, so you could kick it back and I'll disconnect it.
Yeah, but the 1.5% up to the refinery for 4 cars is easy. That's not a problem. I think it's about 1.5. But
You're actually going to have to keep going forward, though. I'm sorry.
yeah, we're still at 0 of 12, so they didn't change the capacity of these.
You got 2 car
thought maybe the
lights
capacity
to
was
clear
bigger.
the switch, then I'll throw the switch.
Like, by just dropping off 2 beam cars. Obviously, I had the other inputs, but I just literally 2 beam cars just made
And you're clear.
these 4 cars. I'm pretty sure
Switch is thrown.
2448. Yeah, I was at 30 something earlier. That's insane. Uh, I'm suddenly feeling tired again.
And the caboose is disconnected, so anytime you want to hit the brakes, we'll see if it makes it. No, it didn't have enough speed. Try it again. Yeah, I think it'll make it this time. Goose is on the track, brake is thrown. So where are you putting these cars?
I think
I'm
I'm
gonna
taking a
back
nap.
them down like the leg of the Y, towards the basically straight towards the sawmill. And then when I load, I like keeping the engine on the back side of all these cars, so then I can just pull them forward. Then I have the yard empty to just throw all the loads right into.
Alright, so you're just gonna back straight up onto this part of the Y here, so I threw the switch for you then.
Received.
You running a train out, Chris?
I'm helping Comrade right now.
I'm just putting some empties away to load up at some point. Definitely not getting into it tonight, but just getting them out of the yards.
I gave up on the south for now. I'm getting tired. I'll watch you guys. If I doze off, I doze off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start anything too complicated. It would take too long to set things up, and by the time I left, it would just be, I don't really feel like staying up till 11 tonight.
No, neither do I.
Yeah, this was just going to be kind of a last minute prep, kind of cleaning up for tomorrow kind of thing. Not necessarily tomorrow, but
Guess it'll be Thursday, because we don't run on Wednesday, but you guys might want to run. Whereabouts are you?
At the main yard between the sawmill and the engine facility.
I'm up at the on that cold or the hopper train. I just don't see you guys.
no, we're in the back, like part of the Y thing there back here.
Okay. I see you.
Did you buy another Heisler or you renamed it?
I think that one was the Bob job at first.
No, the Bob job was the Climax. This was Heinz 57. Unless this is a different one.
That's a different one. That's the one that Ghost purchased.
I gotcha. So there's two Heislers. Alright, you can hold it up there. We're gonna foul the switch.
Yep, I'm probably gonna have to roll back forward, but
No, you're good. You're clearing everything.
Oh, gotta relax for a bit.
Brake was set on the last car.
cool. Thanks for the help.
Look at that. Just made it.
Yeah, then we can basically just take 6 and hook it up to whatever is going straight out of there. That double-headed thing actually ended up being really convenient for me, at least.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to run more than, like, I'd say 8 cars, you're going to have to put a helper on it.
It's just a shame the extender crashes like it does, because it'd be nice to be able to control that back engine a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little complicated running back and forth, but for the most part, going up, I put the helper on the back at 20% for most of the run. It wasn't until I started going through the coal junction and actually started going up the iron ore branch that I had to bump it up to 100% both engines.
Well, that was probably, you guys usually done it like 10 till 10, right?
I think it usually goes to 11, but I think we're probably going to call it between 10 and 10:30. You know which one you want number 5 on?
Oh. I don't know if this move. Unless something goes south with that, I don't know if this move will work. Like, because I'll have to Y that, and I just took up one of the Ys. We can probably Y the whole thing.
Alright, so you want me to back up?
Yeah, go ahead and bring it on back. How many do you want to take? I think there's 12 in this whole string.
Well, I mean, I'll just leave it here for now. It can't do, depends on where it's going. If it's going south and it's on level track, then it can do 12 by itself. If it's going
Yeah, it'll be going north to south. It's
to,
gonna got a bunch of
to
stuff.
the east, then it can't. Is there room back there to back up?
It's about 2/3 of a car, so you might be able to just get in. I'm cranking a couple brakes back here so she compresses a little bit.
Alright, let me know when to back up.
I go ahead and start pushing back into her.
I think you're gonna have to release a few brakes because it's not going anywhere.
Yep, copy that. Alright, that'll probably be as close as we want to go on the back. Get close there.
I mean, as long as this train goes before anything else will be fine, otherwise it's going to be fouling. You're going to hook on the plow.
Try to just roll back as far, like as close as you can to do what you think will make it not foul. Because I think we might be like at the virtual maximum here.
Yeah, I don't think it'll hook on anything as long as I stop there, but I don't know what it looks like back there where you are.
Wow. Grease up the sides at least.
Well, you can always hand to God it and just move one car off of this.
Yeah, I don't think it would be too bad.
Yeah, until we hear about the massive wreck in the yard.
That wouldn't be the first time I've cleaned it up.
You might be able to squeak by that.
I make a little poop diamond though.
I think if you're going straight down the ladder, it won't be an issue. It's just if somebody was backing into the track next to this one, you would have an issue.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head off for the night, fellas.
Alright, have a good night.
Yep, easy.
up now?
Say that again.
I said, are you awake now?
Ah, was that the thing? I heard this horn going. I'm like,
Alright, if you want to save.
You guys are done? Wasn't storing too much. Yeah. Oh well.
While you took a nap, I dumped some logs in the pond.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Okay, I'll take a nap. I feel like I got some energy again. Cool. I'm going to bed. Oops. 1 second. Okay, we're saved.
Alright, I'll see you Thursday, I guess.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't stay awake. Jesus. I don't know what's with me the last 2 nights.
No, don't worry about it.
Alright, man. Okay, yeah, see you Thursday then.
I'll see you.
Take care, man. Okay, guys. Well, apologies for a boring end of the video. Snoring at the PC. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Anyways. That's funny. I should have known better. I didn't want to end the server. I should have muted the microphone, though. Anyways, guys. That's it for now. I'm going to bed. Because I need it. And we'll be back on Thursday. Have a good one. Talk to you later.